coals to get started, as the Capuchin is what we decided to rename him because we're pausing. We're taking this small time to talk about our unofficial sponsor of the show, Tea Time! Tea Time is that magical time of the day where I spend a lot of money for tea, usually boba tea, but in this case we're just drinking a lovely honey lemon tea with 50% sugar because I'm not trying to die of diabetes. Hey guys, how's it going? My name's Tommy Atomic Rodriguez, your friendly neighborhood hookahologist. How's everyone doing today? So, what are we reviewing? Well, since I am in the exact same clothes I was in the last video and we have the hookah already set up, we're going to be filming a back-to-back video. We're going to be doing a review on London Fog, a dark leaf tobacco made by Baja. So, what can I say about this flavor? It's smooth as shit. Like, I love this flavor. It's something that I've been meaning to try for a while, but I never got around to buying it until very recently. I did buy one 250 gram container before, but I smoked so much of it and forgot to do a video, I had to buy some more to do it. And we did a poll recently on Instagram where what we were going to smoke, either Hipster Mint or London Fog, and guess what? The votes have spoken. London Fog it is. So what can we say about this flavor? Fucking amazing. Now, before I get into the flavor profile and everything like that, this is a darker leaf tobacco. Now, what that means to those who don't smoke hookah, there are two lines of tobacco. There is blonde leaf, which has a golden look, such as from Azure, Azure Blonde, Trifecta Blonde. You also have your traditional ones like Starbuzz and Fumari. Now, the dark leaf tobacco is a little bit darker, as you can see here as we open this bad boy up. To be quite honest, all tobacco leaves are the same, but they do something a little bit different to give the tobacco a little bit more of a darker look to it. I probably shouldn't be touching this, I don't have napkins, but oh well. But it does give it that dark leaf kind of feel, and like especially like the Tangiers and other dark leaf tobaccos, this is something that's very easy to smoke, right? It's not strong, super strong where you're going to die. Now, I always like to recommend, if you're going to start smoking into that dark leaf kind of world, try with Trifecta Dark or maybe Azure Dark because it's not as strong as, say, Tangiers or even Element. So, Baja is one of those flavors I can easily say that you can go into a dark leaf without having to be, super knowledgeable about hookah and actually enjoy the flavor a little bit. So, as you can see, we're smoking out of the Union, the Capuchin hookah right now, and we're using the 80 feet 80 Resurrection Bowl by Hookah John with 2 Cocoa Earth flat coals. And let's go ahead and get into the smoke a little bit. As you can see, the cloud output given off by London Fog is actually fantastic. There's not too much wrong with it. I've been smoking this flavor for about 15-20 minutes as it is already. And this is a flavor that I can go through 2.5 rounds of coals and still have a fantastic flavor. So, that is a benefit there. So, when it comes to longevity of tobacco, this is kind of how I make a decision whether I'm going to buy more of it for everyone else to enjoy. Because there are some flavors that burn out kind of quickly. I think it's the way I pack it, maybe, or maybe it's just the tobacco itself. I could be wrong. Because, not everyone's a fucking perfectionist, right? Not everyone knows everything. But there are some packing methods I can try to make those bowls last a little bit longer. What I love... Alright guys, we've been smoking this hookah for at least a good 45 minutes now. It's actually smoking really well. The consistency is actually still the same from when I first started. So that's actually a real big benefit to London Fog. Like, Baja as a tobacco brand is actually doing really well. But what can I say about London Fog? London Fog is actually a really subtle flavor. The flavor taste right here, let me just smell it real quick. It's a very interesting kind of thing to smell. And I can't really put my flavor, what the flavor profile is, but you get a lot of cinnamon aftertaste. It's not like cinnamon gum. Like, because everyone knows cinnamon gum is trash, but you do get a lot of cinnamon taste to it, and it's a very mellow, earthy flavor. So, to be quite honest, it's actually very impressive to have where you are smoking this flavor and not having too much, too much drawback to it. So let me just inhale real quick. As I'm tasting it, I taste a lot of cinnamon tones. I get a lot of earthy feel to it. So it is a very interesting flavor to kind of smoke. It's very mellow, nothing too strong, nothing fruity. It wouldn't be a dessert flavor. I would think it would be more of the natural-esque kind of flavoring, right? So London Fog is a very, London Fog, like I said, is a dark leaf tobacco, but it isn't too strong. It's very mellow. So you can actually enjoy this flavor with friends who haven't really been smoking too long. And for the hookah enthusiast who's, more prone to dark leaf, this is a very good flavor to have as well. I am going to start carrying it a little bit more because this is a flavor I personally enjoy myself. So I'm going to go ahead and give it a really good rating here in a second. Before we do that, let's go ahead and rate it on the inhale and the exhale. So inhale. Very good. The cloud production is actually super strong still. Like I said, I've only gone through the first round of coals and for smoking for about 45 minutes. It's actually working very well. So now on the exhale. Super subtle, super consistent. You do get a little bit of hints of cinnamon. It's kind of like a cinnamon roll, like that. You don't get the creaminess of the filling, but you do get the cinnamon taste to it. That's like the easiest way for me to kind of describe it, right? So on a scale of 1 to 10, what do we rate this flavor? I'm going to have to give it a 7 out of 10. It is not one of my personal favorite dark leaves to smoke because my go-to is foreplay on peach because remember, you can't have foreplay without peaches. It is a very subtle flavor to have and it is a very interesting flavor to have in itself. So if you're interested to see what other Baja flavors I should try, please leave a comment in the comment section below. You can pick up Baja at many different retailers, hookahjohn.com, 5-Star Hookah, and I personally get mine from Hookah Junkie. Right? I get a lot of my stuff from Hookah Junkie. I'm actually a real big fan of them. So you can pick up your own flavors there. But that's pretty much all I have for you guys in this video. I know it's a little bit short because, well, let's face it, I'm filming videos back to back, so I'm a little tired. So be sure to like and subscribe to the video here. Be sure to find me on Instagram and or Twitter under The Hookahologist. Be sure to find more hookah content on the Hookahhologist Facebook page where we post our podcast, YouTube videos, and any other blog posts that I'd be doing on there. But if you also want to follow me on Facebook itself, look for this beautiful face under Tommy Rodriguez. Until next time, guys. Keep smoking. Couldn't get away from ya. It's tongue-tied. In my mind. And it sounds like happening in a magical night. What will happen? I forgot that you existed.